Hello everyone, this is Cory the Keyblade Wielder with, you guessed it, another rant! Woohoo! Yeah! Woo, 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 woo. And there's something I'm gonna be ranting on. And no, it's not just Ralphie or a Pimp named Slipback Meaner. A Pimp named Slipback Meaner, if you're watching this, get out of here. Like again, if you hate me, why are you watching me? But now I'm going to be ranting on Pooh's Adventures. What's Pooh's Adventures, you ask? Well, let me start from the beginning. It all started with this Disney fan on YouTube named Tony WDA. He makes like random clips, like cartoons reacting to like scenes from movies or whatever. Until this user was inspired by this guy named Brer Daniel, which changed his name to Disney Daniel 93, I guess. And now he's known as Daniel Esposito. Sounds Spanish. Or French. Never like language lessons or whatever. He's the one, Daniel Esposito was the one who created the Pooh's Adventures. Like, it's basically this crossover with like Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Rabbit, and Eeyore. And what they would do is like they go around places. Like, one of the first adventures was Pooh's Adventures of Beauty and the Beast. And what was the townspeople's reaction when they see Pooh and his friends, even Belle and Gaston? They were like, yeah, that's normal. Like, why would that be normal? I mean, seriously, I mean, they're walking stuffed animals. Until in later scenes when she reacts like, oh my god, you're living objects, and there's a beast. You know, like, kind of like in that scene where we all know in the movie. But in that Pooh's Adventures, I'm like, you get to react to that, but not living stuffed animals? What the heck? But not yet. There's also Pooh's Adventures. There's a lot. Like, they did take crossovers from movies, TV shows, and video games just to put Winnie the Pooh and his friends in random stuff. It's like, they're just okay with living animals. When they ever see supernatural going on other than them, they freaked out. Like, well, what are they, chopped liver? That's called plot holes. I mean, we don't go around seeing living animals as a normal thing, or living stuffed animals as a normal thing. That don't make sense. We don't see that in reality. It's like, what? Yeah, I used to be a fan of that also, but I realized it was cringy. It had no plot, or actually there were some plots, but it just makes no sense. Like, there was even Pooh's Adventures of Pokemon. Like, Winnie the Pooh and Pokemon? Where's the connection? That's when you ask yourself, where's the connection? Yeah. After that, there are people who are inspired by that. They made their own adventure series. Like, and it's stupid. Like, someone thought of an idea that Pooh and his friends should have the main villain. Like, I don't know, Winnie the Pooh doesn't have the main villain. Let's use Bowser from Mario. That's a good idea. Yup. Bowser. Mario's arch enemy, the fire-breathing turtle dragon bull thing, who is similar to Pete. And they made him this big evil monster, the greatest villain that leads villains from different franchises. The Disney villains, the Marvel villains, the Star Wars villains, the DC villains, anime villains, and just random villains you can think of. Like, why would they bow down to to this guy. He's not that evil. He's not. He's a goofy villain. I mean, maybe they got that from like Super Mario Galaxy, but that was just the reason he has to take over the galaxy is that he wants to rule the galaxy with Peach. Okay. Bowser is in love with Peach. Okay. He's not Jafar, who's only marrying the princess to take over Agrabah. He's not Rothbard, who only wants to marry the Swan Princess so he can take over the kingdom. He's not Frollo, who is lusting over Esmeralda. No, he's in love with her. Bowser is in love with Peach, and he would not take no for an answer. He's not just Pete. He's basically the Gaston of the Mario universe, which makes Peach Belle. Which, yeah, it's a weird connection or whatever. It's a weird comparison. It's so stupid. Like, and I've not seen Sailor Moon yet, but I had looked on the villains wiki about Mistress 9, which I thought she's an interesting villain, female villain, and she's hot. Sorry, it's... no, it's a word for me to say that, but... Think. They made Mistress 9 Bowser's wife. That's bestiality! No one does bestiality! Okay, maybe you people are going to be saying, oh, but that was in love with the beast, and he was a monster, they were... Yeah, because Beast wasn't the beast he began with. He was a human who was cursed into a beast. And that's an exceptional. He did turn back into human. That was an exception. But when you fall in love with an actual animal, that's nasty. Plus there's on DeviantArt, they've made poor Mistress 9. Like, that moment you realize that you're being shipped with a fire-breathing dragon turtle bull thing. Yeah, I felt bad. She's questioning her sexuality. Yeah. No, I don't support Bowser and Mistress 9. I kind of ship Mistress 9 with Mock Swagger. If you guys don't know who Mock Swagger is, look it up on Google, and you'll know. Yeah, they also do weird shipping. Actually, I'll go back to that later. First, there's also a lot of Pooh's Adventures, like Pooh's Adventures of Aladdin, The Lion King, and also does Pooh's Adventures of Anastasia, and you people are gonna love this. Actually, you're gonna hate this. Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars. You heard right, people. Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars. Where's the connection? What? Pooh lives in a 100-acre what? He's not a space traveler. What? Yeah, I'm not joking. There's even Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars. There's like 6 of them. Yeah. Oh, stupid. Yeah, you're gonna imagine this, aren't you? It's gonna be stupid. Plus, there are people... Yeah, the Pooh's Adventures... They also have the community known as the Adventure Team, or the Pooh's Adventures community. Yeah, they're very autistic. Which I would feel bad for them being autistic, because they do not know they're cringy. Plus, even one of them named Steven Strusket Films. When I look at this guy's photo... The first thing in my mind when I saw that dude, it was like, oh my god, it's Chris Chan's long-lost cousin. Hey, your children. Yeah, that's what he looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if he is Chris Chan's long-lost cousin. Oh god, the similarities. Eesh. And it's... Yeah, there's even this... trying to think. Sorry. Brain fart. I guess I'm gonna go back to the shipping part. They made weird shipping. Like, some of them are okay, and some of them were just... What the fuck? What the... What? Yeah. I got a list of right here. Let me put on my glasses on. You're gonna hear this. Thomas the Tank Engine X Twilight Sparkle. X means like you're shipping. Yeah. Someone made them a couple. Thomas the Tank Engine and Twilight Sparkle. Thomas the Train and Twilight Sparkle, the horse. I'm gonna use what the Nostalgia Critic did with his review of Planet of the Apes. Human? Like he did Human and Ape? Don't do it. I'm just gonna do it similar. Trains? Horses? Don't do it! No, it's not clever. We never seen a horse making babies with a train. No! In fact, horses and trains don't match. Horses are living beings. Trains are not. The only way they move is that you ride the train. Yeah, Thomas is a living train, but he's a train. A train. Just compare their size. Train, horse. Train, horse. Horse, train. And not just that, there's also Bowser X Mistress 9. That's bestiality. No. Mad Mod, the British teacher from Teen Titans. He looks like one of the rejected band of the Beatles, or actually one of the missing cast members of Monty Python's Flying Circus. That's what Mad Mod kind of looks like. He's like a rejected member of Monty Python. Like, oh, no. Like the teacher from Teen Titans. Okay, Mad Mod X Jade from Bratz. I'm not an expert on Bratz, but I did look it up. She looks like a teenager. And I know Mod looks like a grown man. Oh, God. That's supporting pedophiles. Ew. Pedophilia is not okay. It's not. Also, there's... Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street? Well, there's Ernie X Sophia the First. Isn't Ernie kind of a middle-aged man? That's what he was supposed to look like. And I'm not a fan of Sophia the First. I know of it. I know she's like a little girl. But she's too young to date a guy who's a middle age. And there's Bert X Doc McStuffins. I never watched Doc McStuffins, but I know she's a little girl also. But this is also pedophilia! Why? Toilinator! Yeah, the stupid fella from Kids Next Door! Cody and Kids Next Door! Okay, Toilinator X Meg Griffin from Family Guy. I know she turned 18, but this is just creepy! This is supporting pedophilia! They support pedophilia! Call 911! Call the officers! Call the ambulance! Call FBI! There's pedophilia supporters! Hide your children! This is sick! Why would the Avengers community support pedophilia? Or Pooh's Avengers fans? Why? And one more. Jedi Clifford from Clifford the Big Red Dog. I never watched Clifford, but I've heard of it. X Godzilla Jr. I never watched any of the Godzilla's franchise, but I've heard of it. But Jetta's like a little girl. Godzilla Jr., who is Godzilla's son, is 100 feet tall! I know that people say girls like guys who are big, but this is ridiculous! We don't need that big. Monsters like... What kind of person wants to get banged by a giant monster that attacks cities and Tokyos and New Yorks? What? This is just disgusting. Oh god. Oh no. The cousins. Yeah, in the Pooh's Adventures canon, the canon that's connected, like it's true now, Winnie the Pooh has billions of cousins. His cousins is Baloo from the Jungle Book. Baloo, the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Yeah, that bear. Baloo is a living bear. Pooh Bear is a living stuffed animal. How are they related? Also, there's Pooh is a cousin of Po, the Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, Jack Black Panda. What the... What? And also... Yeah, so... Pooh has millions of bears who are his cousins. Like... Also, there's Yogi Bear or Boo Boo Bear. What? How are they related? How? Not only that, there's Rabbit. Winnie the Pooh's friend named Rabbit has a cousin that is Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny, the living anthropomorphic rabbit who is not full of stuff and fluff, is a cousin to Rabbit, who is a living stuffed animal that's stuff and fluff. What? Where's the... What? Where's the connection? How are they related? How are they cousins? And it is stupid. You know what's stupid? That turns out that all of Pooh's cousins are related to him? They're all descendants of Kenai from Brother Bear. How? How? This is like many people have complaints about Adam and Eve and coming from chimps or whatever. Or, yeah, coming from Adam and Eve. Or people also complain about people come from apes and stuff. Like fish and apes. This is why many people can agree. How can the bears be from one bear, like even a stuffed animal, be related to from a bear from like the Ice Age? Not the movie Ice Age, but the actual Ice Age. And even though the villains are from different franchises, they return just to say, I want my revenge on Winnie the Pooh. Like, in every scene, like we've seen in movies where the hero fights the villain, we don't see Pooh Bear beating the hay out of villains. What does he do? Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Why would you get revenge on a bear who does nothing? This is childhood rape. I'm serious. This is a childhood rape. I'm sorry, I'm just more freaked out, but this is... It's awful. Freaking awful. Well, I thought my problems with Ralphie were... And I thought I had problems with Ralphie. Oh, God. Plus, Pooh's Adventures has a wiki. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. Yeah, Pooh's Adventures has a wiki. Pooh's Adventures wiki. That exists. It has billions of pages. Oh my god. Like, this needs to stop now. It's really... What they do is that they would... There's no creative behind this. What they would do is that they would copy and paste something from other wikis or from Wikipedia and put it into their wiki, Pooh's Adventures wiki. Just throwing Pooh and friends and random characters in there as guest stars. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it again. How is Bowser the evil villain, the leader of villains? He's Pete and Gaston! You ding-dongs! Oh my god. I'm not sure that's true or not, because on DeviantArt, someone said that there was on the wiki has Pooh's Adventures of Passion of the Christ. I'm not joking. There was a Pooh's Adventures of the Passion of the Christ. And guess what? In there they said Jesus Christ is a cousin of Christopher Robin. What? How can they be cousins? How can a Jesus Christ who lived like billions of trillions of years in the age of when religion was going around or whatever, like billions of years ago, be related to a child who was in the the European era? Where's the connection? There's no connection. There's no effort. There's no effort. But I didn't find it. Maybe it got deleted or something. But there was a Pooh's Adventures of Jesus Christ Superstar. I've never seen Jesus Christ Superstar. I never heard of it, but don't put Winnie the Pooh in the Bible or whatever. This is full of autism. And it is. I mean, I am autistic, but there are some autistic people that would think, oh, this is cringy. That's cringy. I would feel bad for any autistic people who are suckered into this. There's one thing that I will point out. They are Poohophiles. Plus, something I did like on the Pooh's Adventures wiki, that they put Ralphie in there. And he's in the category of jerks and bullies. That's true! That's flipping true! It is. Oh my god. Pooh's Adventures is bad. Don't get suckered into this. There is no effort put into it. It's cringy. And plus, whenever they put talking in there, there's no audio voice acting. They just cut the voice acting, or the audio, and put subtitles in there. Yeah. But the only thing they beat the audio is what they say in shows and films. Why? I mean, it's fine to have subtitles, but what's wrong with voice acting? For example, Disney versus non-Disney villains. Disney villains war, non-Disney heroes versus, or Disney heroes versus villains, and just random. They put voice acting. They don't put subtitles in there. They would put voice acting in there, and that is effort. But Pooh's Adventures does not. They just want to cut the audio off. Yeah, good idea for people who are blind. Or deaf. Yeah, deaf. Yeah, it's sad, but even people who are blind couldn't see the videos. You ever thought of that? Oh, God. It is so bad. Like, plus, Winnie the Pooh ain't the only one who has his own adventures. There's Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa's Adventures. Tino's Adventures. Yeah, Tina from the Weekenders. There's in the Ed's Adventures. You know, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Don't do that to my favorite show. Plus, you're gonna laugh at this. Barney's Adventures. Barney. The purple dinosaur. The one that so many people hate, even kids hate Barney, has his own adventures. Who would want to watch that? This is bad. Plus, even though I might count as Cory the Keyblade wielder, one of my favorite video games was Kingdom Hearts. And they had Sora's Adventure series. No. And plus, they're breaking the world order. The point is that you can't tell other people that there are other worlds. But in there, they do. No! The only reason that people get involved in the world order is that their worlds either got destroyed by the darkness or they got chosen by the Keyblade. That's how it goes. Or they got chosen by 16 Seekers of Darkness or whatever. As a Kingdom Hearts fan, it really hurts me. It hurts me. Right in the heart. Right in the heart. Yeah, people are getting tired of this, I know. I really wish I wasn't a fan of that garbage. It is so bad. It is so bad. I mean, there's a user named JStar55. Yeah, he's a pretty good kid. Yeah, he seems like it. He said he would do his own Pooh's Adventures or whatever, so that maybe put some effort put into it. And he said he's not going to be the monster that Ralphie is. And dude, if you're watching this, I hope you won't be the monster that the Pooh Adventures fans are. And you know when I said that Ralphie or his community don't accept criticisms? That's the same with Pooh's Adventures. They don't accept criticisms. It is just bad. It's evil. It is evil. I wouldn't be surprised if the whole Pooh's Adventure stuff was come from Satan himself. If that was the case, that would probably make a lot of sense. Seriously, don't watch them. You want videos that have good editing skills, good voice acting, put effort put into it? Go watch Toucan LDM. He makes some funny videos. Like, he makes My Little Pony Meets videos. They're not Pooh's Adventure stuff, but it has talent and effort put into it, and my god, it is hilarious. And YouTube Pooh, they put more effort into it. Especially Christoph YTP. Look him up, look these people up. They make good ones. And also, the Frollo Show. I love that YouTube video. Yeah, watch Toucan LDM's videos, watch Christoph YTP videos, and the Frollo Show. You would be thanking me for this. Seriously, don't watch or read Pooh's Adventures. And I gotta go back to this topic. How are people okay with living animals walking around with normal people who are living people? Humans. I'm gonna use this example. There's one movie that I'm gonna use for an example that does something good about that. Yeah, Christopher Robin, where he reunites with Winnie the Pooh, right here. Where Christopher Robin was a grown man, and when he saw Winnie the Pooh again, he's like, "No! How are you here?" Yeah, because his reaction, he didn't think he was real. He thought it was part of his imagination. And yeah, when also, spoiler alert, sorry, but Pooh and his friends, Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore, go with Pooh to go to London. And yet, Tigger talked to a taxi, like, "Follow that Tigger!" And that taxi driver, like, "Ah!" Yeah, he's like, officer, there's living toys there. That's how I would react too. Yeah, the whole Pooh's Adventures is a giant plot hole. That's what they should have done, like with this, with the whole freaked out that the toys are alive, like in Toy Story, where Sid saw his toys come to life, and the toys he tortures come to life. He's like, "Oh my god!" Like that. Another drink. Seriously. Pooh's Adventures is that bad. You know what would be an ultimate plot hole? If they made Pooh's Adventures of Christopher Robin. If that was the case, we'd be saying, "How? They're the same characters! Even Christopher Robin's grown up!" That's the reaction we all would agree on. If you people love Winnie the Pooh just as much as I did as a child, stay away from Pooh's Adventures. Just stay away from it. This is Cory the Keyblade Wielder, and may your heart be your guiding key.